Welcome into another video on my channel where I go through and test all the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using within the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself. Now down below in the description, you can find the link for the amazing Zhordecommunity Discord that is built upon players helping out other players and being a part of a community. Being a part of that community, on the weekends, we're looking to run custom Warzone games. If that sounds like fun, hop in the Discord via the link down below in the description. As well, you can find the link for my streams down below, and I'd love to see a bunch of you pop into stream. I'm working really hard to smash out Twitch Partner this year, and it's a great opportunity for us to kind of get to know each other a little bit better. Now, we got Season 4 right around the corner, dropping this Thursday, and I'm honestly really excited for Season 4. It looks like there's going to be lots of fun events and modes for us to take part of inside of Season 4. I will be doing a video diving into everything we get for Season 4 later on, so make sure you got your eyes peeled for that. Now in today's video, I wanted to dive in and check out a Zombies classic weapon that came to Black Ops 6 and just felt underwhelming. So what am I talking about? The PPSH, the classic Zombies weapon we all know. So today, we're going to dive in, take this to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 and run it through the Liberty Falls Easter egg and see just how well does this perform for you all. We're going to start at gray rarity and we're going to take this through each and every damage level all the way up to maximum damage output before we dive into the boss fight. So without further ado, let's dive into the Zombies classic, the PPSH review video today. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. What we're looking at is the Zombies classic, the PPSH, with a black cell blueprint on there in the beautiful dark matter camo, and I think this just looks absolutely amazing. Now I wanted to run this back today because when it dropped, the PPSH, I was really excited to, see this weapon inside of Zombies. It's a classic. It's been here forever, and so I was really excited to check it out, and it just kind of felt underwhelming. It didn't feel like a PPSH to me. So let's see what it is now. 81 off the rip at just gray rarity on a crit shot. So you can see what I mean. Definitely felt, underwhelming. It definitely shoots, like it's got the fire rate for sure of the PPSH, but definitely felt the damage was a little lacking. Let's take it to green. That's 123 now on a crit shot. Yeah, 123 solid at just green on a crit shot. So, again, it still just, to me, seemed a little bit underwhelming. Like, it just didn't feel the excitement, to get the PPSH or to use the PPSH. Just didn't feel like it was here for me. And even at this point, going to blue rarity and pushing this now to 163 consistent crit damage on Zombies at just blue isn't bad. Like, that's not a bad increase. 163, some pretty decent damage. But again, the damage numbers for me were just a little bit low. Now, my tune changed a bit as I used this weapon throughout this run. So let's go ahead and get the Easter egg started. Let's take this to pack 1 blue, partially because that increases your mag size to 103 with 540 in reserve. So let's go ahead and get our water valve, which is what we're going to need to get the pressure gauges to build the jet gun. And of course, we need the jet gun to go ahead and complete this Easter egg. So let's go ahead that done. I use decoys to do this step, and it makes it incredibly easy. So I just do that as a tip for you all. And there is our water pressure gauge. So we got that step done, which is awesome. Now, let's push up to round 9, blue pack 1, and we've got our first elite that we need to whittle down to health and kill inside of a dark ether trap. And it's a mega abomination. So let's go ahead and see how we're doing. 507 on crit, 17 on non-crit shots. So pretty low damage, again, without hitting crits. But, the crit damage, as I went up through the damage, I started to change my tune on how viable this PPSH became. I don't know if it's still going to be a weapon for me inside of Black Ops 6 that, gets me really excited to go ahead and have a run with the PPSH. There's definitely other weapons I would prefer over this, but it definitely has become a viable option. There we go. We got our abomination down to purple health. Let's finish him off in the trap. There we go. That was actually pretty easy, if I'm being honest. Let's pick up the canister and get that off to the church. So blue pack 1, we were able to handle an elite. Not much of an issue. Let's increase this now to epic pack 1. Now with Epic Pack 1, we're going to take on our next named elite, which is a Mangler. Again, we got to get the health down low and then kill them inside of the Dark Ether Trap. You can see the 52, that's rough. Until you can crack the armor, and then you're getting into the 600s, it looks like, on crit damage, which is a lot better. Yeah, 696 is much better. You can see his health bar start to just go down really quickly once we were able to get through that armor. Yeah, we're about halfway done now. Crack the cannon. Don't shoot me with that. 696. Solid. Crack the... Don't shoot me with the cannon. You're not listening. All right, now he's got that purple hue. Let's go ahead and get him up here and then activate our trap. Get rid of the heavy mangler out of... or heavy zombie. 85 on their armor. 696. Takes them out for a crit shot. Come on, Mangler, move up the hill. Oh, of course. We've got to have 2 of them, right? Of course. Can't have 1 Mangler come to the party. Got to have 2. Okay, let's get this trap on and get our purple hue Mangler to come into the gas. Come on in, buddy. There you are. Run at me. Let's see if we can take out the other guy from far. No. Get in there. All right, there we go. And done. Okay, so that's not bad. Definitely not bad. Purple Pack 1. Taking out a named elite without much problem at all. So at this point, Easter egg's done. We are now ready for boss fight, but I definitely wanted to push up the rarity on the PPSH up to maximum before we get into the boss fight. So let's go ahead and take this now to Pack 2 Epic and see what kind of damage numbers this is going to give us. It's our Mangler 1392, it looks like. Epic Pack 2. Get a bunch of zombies together, see if we can get some damage numbers. The church gets so crazy so fast. All right, here we go. Let's see, what do we get? 1392, it looks like. 1397, I saw. So just under 1400 crit damage at Epic Pack 2. So we got 2 upgrades still to go. We got to get it to Legendary, and then we got to get it to Pack 3. Let's pick up that salvage if we can. Run 20. I mean, not having much problems, if I'm being honest, picking up the salvage. I love Tesla Storm. I just pop that and pick up these lovely pieces of salvage and then get on my way. Thank you. Yeah, 1392 is your consistent crit shot now. Epic Pack 2. I mean, no problem handling around 20 zombies. Let's take this to Legendary now. Pack 2. All right, what are we going to get for damage with this? We just need a zombie. There's a lot of you. Here, take the Mangler on. Okay. Okay, we actually melted that Mangler. Like, what? No ammo mod, so we're not running napalm, which is what the Manglers are weak to. We just melted that Mangler. We're at 1800 now, I think. Almost 1900 on a crit shot. See if we can actually get some numbers. Let's take this to Pack 3 now. Legendary, max damage. Without dead shot or double tap to increase fire rate. And what are we looking at? Let's get out of the church. Holy, does it get crazy in there fast. I saw 3,700? Is that double or nothing? 3,711 is your consistent crit shot at max damage output without dead shot or double tap. Okay, that's not bad. That is definitely not bad. You've got an incredible fire rate with the PPSH. You got a decent mag size at 103 in a round. And at that kind of damage output, you're definitely able to create some carnage with each and every magazine. I mean, your Manglers are just getting melted. Look at that. That's crazy. Just walked right through a Mangler on round 25. No problems. Okay, so yeah, definitely starting to feel like this is a lot more viable as you pack-a-punch it and push up the damage levels, but I definitely feel like in the early rounds, the damage on the PPSH, if I'm being honest, is just a little bit low. I'd like to see those initial damage numbers just be a little bit higher, just to be able to use this a little bit easier in the earlier rounds without having to, you know, push to pack-a-punch to make sure that this becomes viable. Let me know if you feel the same way down below in the comments. But there we go. Yeah, 3,711. You can kind of just burst fire on double or nothing goes off. We're over 7,000 on a crit shot. 704 on armored. So that's not bad. Let's go ahead and get Deadshot Daiquiri, double tap, and increase our fire rate and our damage output. And let's see what we get. 4,287 on a crit shot now. And let's see what the fire rate is like with double tap. That's pretty darn good. Holy smokes. That is not bad at all. All right. Let's take this into the boss fight for Liberty Falls and see how does the PPSH handle the Liberty Falls boss fight. Now, I do have Casimirs for this and my Death Machine score streak for the Abomination part of the boss fight, as it just absolutely shreds through that final phase. It's honestly ridiculous how strong that is for this boss fight. So first phase, we just kind of get through some manglers, some zombies. We're having no... Holy... Okay, yo, that mangler was like insta-death. What? Let's get a Casimir to control the riffraff. I do not like the vermin. Get out of here. Alright, there we go. Got another mangler in. And gone. Oh my goodness. So this is where you can see my tune started to change on this. Like, this is incredible on specials. It just melts through the manglers like they don't even exist. That's absolutely craziness. To see that kind of damage, that was nuts. Tesla Storm to protect myself, but I mean, like, hip fired that mangler, gone. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Okay, so at max damage, this becomes like a different weapon from when you spawn in. 8,500 with double or nothing going off. That's crazy. And with 103 in your magazine, that's like, you could easily hit 500,000 damage per mag with this. Easy. Especially with double or nothing going off, no problems. Let's throw a Pack-a-Punch on the jet gun, just because. Alright, so here's the second phase of the Liberty Falls boss fight. I also feel like in this boss fight, the super sprinters inside of here have been kind of ramped up. Like, you see a lot more of them than I remember seeing earlier in the boss fights. Like, I just don't remember seeing that many super sprinters during this boss fight. Alright, just using my tacticals and lethals here to my advantage. There's our mangler. He's almost done. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. Let's get a Casimir to control some of that crowd control. We do have Vulture's Aid, so I got Picky Eater on that, so I'm hoping we can pick up some more Casimirs as we go. But I mean, like, what? Wanted to make sure I got Tesla Storm ready just in case I need that, so we did use a full power gobble gun on this boss fight. And then we got Idolize for the final phase, so I can focus in on that Abomination. But yeah, I mean, I'm having no problems with this. This is incredible. That's the second phase done right there. We've used, what, 2 Casimirs so far? That's about it. To kind of get through this, we're going to pop our third one there to kind of control the initial, you know, spawn of zombies for the final phase. I'm just waiting to pop Idolize so I can activate my Death Machine to just rip through this Abominations that's going to spawn in. Alright, come on, Abomination, where are you? Anytime. At this point, I was kind of wondering if, like, this boss fight was bugged. Like, I have not seen my Abomination. Where are you? Okay, genuinely, where? Oh, thank God. There we are. We'll pop Tesla Storm. I didn't even use Idolize. Just look at that Death Machine. And Abomination is done. And clear out the rest of the zombies. No problem. 1 Death Machine, and there you go. Honestly, that is the easiest way to finish this final phase of the boss fight. Here I was thinking the fight was over. Totally not paying attention. Don't do that, by the way. Pay attention. So there we go. That is the complete boss fight for Liberty Falls with the PPSH PPSH at max damage output with Deadshot Daiquiri double tap as well to increase the fire rate and damage output. Now, what I want to show you is a good trick to complete the Dark Ops calling card fully kitted out, I believe is what it's called. You need to have 3 weapons, legendary, pack 3 with ammo mods. So finish an Easter egg and then continue playing. Your rewards here, you should be able to get it done. As you can see, I've got my melee weapon. So now we go and put that to legendary. We got pack 3 on that now. Then we're going to put an ammo mod on that. And I'm going to pack-a-punch my jet gun just to show you that if you had another weapon, you got 2 now to pack 3 legendary, and you got an ammo mod for that. Plus the weapon you have at the boss fight should be pack 3, so that should make easy work of getting that Dark Ops challenge done for you all. So then we push through and continue to round 31, and here is the exfil in its entirety using just the PPSH to clear out basically everything and 1 Casimir. I mean, our Abomination stood 0 chance. Come on, fire up that laser. I mean, you know, honestly, I don't even care. You're done. Now we had to get rid of the Mangler. Activated Tesla Storm to protect myself and just kind of charged into the chaos without much concern. Tesla Storm is absolutely amazing for protecting yourself. I mean, just look at that. Carnage. I love it. And that's everybody. Thank you for an amazing run. It's good to see the PPSH, you know, a Zombies classic weapon back, usable inside of our Zombies game modes. I definitely feel like it needs to go 1 more buff just to become that legendary PPSH weapon we all know and love. But let me know your thoughts on this weapon down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from all of you on that as well. If you had any challenges or video ideas you would like to see on the channel, let me know. So this is the build that I put together on the PPSH. If you guys want to work together in the comment section to make any changes so everybody has one amazing build, let's go ahead and do that as a community. Don't forget to be subscribed, liking, and commenting on the videos, as that's the best way to get in for the next giveaway I do at 7,000 subscribers as a massive thank you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you all in the next one.